Good day, mate.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? Happy Father's Day. Hope you're all having a good one. Let me just double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? How's it going? We have a thing. We have a thing.
Good day, mate.
Let's see. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and move on over here. Welcoming everybody. Stitch Onesie. It arrived. Let's see. Sassy, welcome in. Hello, how are you, Bear? How did it go? How was the tourney? Phalian, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the lurk. Hammers, hello. Yemit, hello. Stitch 1Z. Yeah, so right now, it went well, I guess. What do you mean by I guess? Did you get there all right? All of it? Tell us about it. Give us the deets. It came in. And so we have it. I'll put a redeem, or I'll actually make a redeem for you guys to redeem it. When probably starting tomorrow. But so yeah, we have the Stitch 1Z has arrived. And I like it. I feel like I wish the ears would stay down. How have you guys been doing? What have you been up to today and this weekend? I look so cozy. It is very cozy. It is very cozy. Is it a bit warm right now? Maybe a little bit. We'll see. Got to my friends at 9, immediately went to bed, woke up at 7 to get there. 2 wins, 2 losses. That's still good, though. This was your first tournament? I heard Alaska could be getting a heat wave this week. Is that true? I mean, it would be... Oh, actually, maybe. You might be right. Well, okay. So... yes and no. That might be for Fairbanks specifically. There's been a little bit of a, like, I don't know what the word is. So there's been passing around this like headline of Alaska's first ever heat advisory issued, and people are like, whoa, that sounds crazy. The thing is that Alaska has actually, previous to this year, has never had the ability to, like the Weather Service in Alaska has never had the ability to issue a heat advisory previous to this year. So the temperatures are considered normal for Fairbanks-ish. But I don't know if it does look like it's going to get warmer here. I don't think it's going to hit 80. Because our averages have been high 50s, low 60s. And it looks like it's going to get to 66 this week. Potentially looks like maybe even 70 on Thursday. But I think we'll be fine. I think Anchorage is... We're good. Fairbanks does get very warm. I heard they get... Fairbanks' weather is really weird. They get very hot summers and very cold winters. They're in a bowl or something. I think that affects it. But anyway... But hopefully we don't get into the 80s. It doesn't seem like we are, but... First match won twice. Won the second set match. Won once. Lost twice. Lost the set. Then a win and a loss. Hey, that's awesome, Bear. That's awesome. How do you feel you did? Are you going to do another tourney? What do you think? We might be getting a heat wave next week. Monday and Tuesday. It could be 96. Yeesh. That'll be very hot. Very, very hot. I assume it's also kind of humid over there, Sassy. Also, I don't know what the plan is. I thought about if there are people who want to play Mario Kart, we could play Mario Kart. If not, I could maybe start the altars. And if not, we could just end stream. Could just be a short one. We'll see. True, though. So... remind me, is it Monday through Wednesday that you have to go in? I was playing something new, so winning it all felt good, but the current meta deck is just too strong. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's fun that you're playing something new, and also not necessarily the meta deck, I guess. You weren't playing the meta deck, correct? That's got to be so interesting because I've never actually competed really in any tournament. I mean, not really. I did a really small rock band tournament, but I don't think that counts. Not to the scale of like what a card tournament would probably be. I was playing some brand new cards with the tier 2 deck. Very neat. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that it went well, and I'm glad that your trip went well. You're back. All about the driving. I remember you saying that you were a little bit nervous about the driving, so I'm glad that it all went super well. Also you beat Expedition 33. How much did you like complete all the side stuff and things? What did you think? What did you think? According to the email the principal sent, we have full days, Monday through Wednesday, and a half day till noon on Thursday. What in the world, Sassy? That is so unnecessary. I did some side stuff, but some of those side things were really hard, right? So we like pretty much by the time of Act 3, I was like, let's get to the end of this. So I think I did a couple of side things in Act 3. But I tried to like, all right, let's get to the end. So I want to go back and do a bunch of the side bosses, explore more of the areas that we couldn't before, and I felt the same. I'm empty now. No. I think, well, part of it was like, because Fantasy Life was coming out, so I was like, I want to play that at launch. But I think it was also like, all right, this is also just very heavy, and I think we need a little bit of a break from the heaviness so that we're like, things are a bit happier for a bit. It's a heavy game. Without like, what choice did you make at the end? And you can either put an M or a V. I ugly cried. Oh no. You can either do an M or a V. V. Okay, I did too actually. That's very. We're in the minority. We're in the minority, Bear. But I will say I don't plan on doing a new game plus, maybe at all. Though I've heard like there's actually some like unique things that happen when you do new game pluses. People have already done like new game plus. But if you do new game plus, your level is limited to 33, which I think is wild. But you get to keep all of your Pictos and Luminos and whatever. It hurt, but it felt like the right choice. I agree. A lot of people disagree with us, Bear. But there's in the Expedition 33 subreddit. I joined the subreddit after beating the game, and it's so there are so many like heated discussions on like which ending is the better one. I think, though, I will say most people agree that both endings are tragic, which I think is accurate. But a lot of people are like, well, there's a lot of discussion about it. I kind of wish maybe when we go back and do the side content, I would love for people who have played Expedition 33 to talk about like that, your thoughts and what you think of the ending and all that stuff. But it's going to be torture, especially since I have most everything she wants us to do either completed or 95% done already. I'm gonna be so bored. Yeah, Sassy, that is. I don't know. I don't get it. Why does she want to stay? I feel like there's something there. You need to investigate. Why does she want to stay so many extra days? I haven't ugly cried like that since Plague Tale Requiem. It was interesting. I didn't actually cry ever. I will say, like, I think towards the end of the game, I started to like feel as though I could tear up, but I didn't ever cry. I'm not really sure why. I loved it. Like I think the storytelling and all that was wonderful. But yeah, I didn't actually get. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get very emotional at all. Yeah, that's fair. I think I don't know. I feel like I was able to sort of like emotionally separate a little bit from some of it. I think partially because I was just like, visually this is so cool. So I think I was looking at it. I think it was harder for me to like get into the story almost because the entire time I was like focused on the aesthetics. I was just so like, whoa, I love how they did all of this. I think maybe I was so focused on the meta stuff of like, you know, the artistry behind like making the game and stuff that I was just a little bit separated, but there's a lot of really interesting theories. I think there's a lot of I've heard there's a lot of side stuff that I need to do to actually even get some of the lore of the game. Like some of the lore is limited to then some of these areas that you could only get to now that you can fly and whatever. So I want to do some of that. But I'd love to play more. I'm just waiting for the right time. It'll probably be like when there's a bit of a lull of games and stuff. What was I gonna say? Every area said danger, so I was like, what do I do? I think they always say that. So I think I think that they always say that. It just means there's like a boss there or something. Because literally every time I did, and I guess though it's like, I don't know, they are difficult bosses, but anyway, I hope to play some more soon. So again, I don't know what the plan is today. I don't know if there are people who want to play Mario Kart. If there are, one thing I'm gonna also start doing, I think we need at least 2 people to play besides me to play Mario Kart for us to play Mario Kart. When it's just me and another person, it's too easy for them. So I feel like we need to at least have 2 people to play Mario Kart. And then, but if we don't have anybody, maybe I'll start the altars. But we'll kind of see. I imagine most people are really busy because of it's Father's Day. It's also, I started a little bit later, so yeah, we'll see. So if nobody's really around, we'll just end stream. I don't think there's, I mean, there are a couple of demos that I didn't play, but I don't know. Yesterday, I did play a little bit of No Man's Sky. I played some with Aussie Cretin and or Cretin. I think they say Cretin, but and so now I'm used to it. So Aussie Cretin and Player 4 Devin. We played some No Man's Sky. It was their first time playing. It was very fun. We just did it off stream, but anyway, that was my weekend. But gosh, I will say I would love some statues of Expedition 33 characters. I know they have a statue of the monolith with the paintress. And I feel like there was another one. But I like character statues. I think character statues are dope. There's somebody who started making them. Like they designed them and 3D printed them, and they actually look incredible. I'm sure if you buy it from them, it is like it has to be so expensive. But I played so many demos yesterday that Discord wouldn't let me post my thoughts in a single post. I saw that. Yeah, they sort of limit, especially if you don't have Nitro. Nitro users get to write longer posts. But yeah, I saw that. I remember last time, Sassy, Discord thought you were spamming. I remember. I had to like go in and try to like a preview or something. Discord was like, no. What's going on? Yeah, I haven't played any demos since stream. One of my favorite statue makers is Koto Bukiya. I hope they get the rights to make the statues. Oh, that'd be dope. Discord got mad. It'd be dope if there was like a combo statue of like 2 or 3 people or something. It'd be very neat. I'm just thinking because like, I don't know. It'd just be... I mean, the individual statues would be cool, but I would love like a one with like a lot of petals or something. I don't know. That'd be neat. I will say all of the memes I've seen now afterwards are so good. Like I've been enjoying the Expedition 33 subreddit because of the memes. The memes have been so good. I have saved a meme that I need to show when we get back into Expedition 33. That is so funny. I sent it to Daz because I was like, Daz is very pro Mael ending, I think, and so it's just very funny to me that there's I don't know. There's this one meme that just I sent to him, and I love it. Anyway, I know that's not helpful because. Saying that I saw a meme and that it was funny is not interesting to any of you. But there's one that is stuck with me that I'll show you guys. Maybe what I'll do when we get into Expedition 33 again, I will download a bunch of memes and we can have a meme corner. I should probably look up the other ending. It is on YouTube. I actually have not watched it, but I've read the synopsis of what it is. I personally don't like it. But I don't know. You should watch it. You should watch it. My friend got that ending and he said he made a mistake. Interesting. It's interesting. A lot of people, even knowing the ending, say that they prefer Mael's ending. So yeah, so I don't know. I stick with my guns. I'm gonna say I think I made the right choice, even though there's a lot of people who think it's absolutely wrong. But anyway, there's again, if you go to I don't know how like on Reddit you are, but if you go to the Expedition 33 subreddit, you will find dozens and dozens and dozens of threads all talking about the ending, and it sometimes gets a bit heated between people. Sometimes though people keep it lighthearted, which is fun, but and then the memes are just chef's kiss. There's plenty of stuff though that they reference and I'm like, I actually have no idea what this is. I must have missed a boss, like a side boss or whatever. So I want to go back. I don't think I plan on doing a New Game Plus because I think it just makes it way harder. Also, I learned I did post a video in the Discord Bear a while back under General Gaming where I tagged Daz and I said, hey, I think I've been playing this game wrong. And it's somebody fighting, I forget her name, but it was in the Gestural village, there was the chieftain who you could like fight against. It's showing somebody fighting her. And they're literally doing millions of damage. And I was like, what is going on? I think they had equipped enough Pictos on one person where or Luminos on one person where every time they like attacked, they would get more with like the gun part of the, or not the gun, but you know how like they can all shoot essentially. It was like when they shoot, you get more AP. And like it was just like looped infinitely. So like as long as they got a turn where they could start like shooting at them, they could go infinitely. And they were doing like millions of damage and I was like, what is going on? I did this wrong. No, it wasn't counterattack. Let me see if I can just pull it up. Hold on. General Gaming. I bet I can download it and just put it on the screen real fast. I was like, Daz, I'm playing this game wrong. Oh, here we go. Download. Get ready for this. This is so insane. I actually don't think there's any... Is there sound? Let me double check. No, I don't think there's sound. Okay, that's fine. I think also the quality might be a little low, but Bear, watch this. This is insane. Like, look at the AP at the bottom is just like it just keeps. And look at on the right side of this, like the right side of the screen, especially at the beginning, where in all of the, that's when all of the like luminous abilities start stacking. And I was like, I was just like, I'm playing this game wrong. How did they do that? That is supposed to be like an incredibly difficult boss. And they just absolutely, they said that all they did, they like, cause you can, you know, you can like increase how many Luminos points. Lumina? Is it Lumina? It's been such a long time. Lumina points that you can like put on one character. They put it all on one person. Yeah, that's a lot. I was like, that is ridiculous. But I think I saw someone on Reddit did 1 billion damage on a hit. And I was like, that is absolutely insane. Daz, what's up, Kupo? Or Stitch? Actually, it's Stitch. I wish I had a Moogle onesie, though. Daz, welcome in. How are you? No, it's Stitch. You can see the little ear tears. But yeah, it's also difficult because my head's like tilted up. I wish I had a, I think we've looked this up before. Moogle onesie. Monoko, interesting. My party ended up being Lune verso Monoko. There's one on AliExpress. Do we think it'll actually arrive as a Moogle onesie? Or do we think it'll be like just some weird non-Moogle? Well, I felt like, because I don't typically in games like blue mages. Not enough love to Mayel. You see the exact, I said that, I was like, I mentioned, I was like, Daz is a major Mayel user. Wait, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, I don't usually like blue mages in games because you have to like keep them in your party, and it's also very like, it's usually in a lot of Final Fantasy games, it's like that character has to be hit with a certain spell in order for them to learn it. At least with Monoko, he just has to be in the party, but he has to be alive in order to learn the ability. But I don't like it. But I ended up being like, well, I might as well keep him around and see, like, get all of those, get those legs. But I think what would probably happen is after I unlock all of his abilities, I'd probably switch it out to somebody else. But I don't know. Everyone talks about CL. Yeah, exactly. Everyone talks about how strong CL is. I also saw a great meme. I will, hold on. I will show this meme because it was honestly fantastic. And I think, Bear, you would appreciate this. Daz, I don't know if you would, because I don't know if you've played this other game. If you have, though, I think you would appreciate it. Hold on. Hold on, let me... it says, you'll see, it says, CL, help us. Can't. Plant debuffs face cards. It shows CL playing Balatro. And I thought that was very funny. It's an Expedition 33 Balatro crossover joke. Oh, I have Balatro. Balatro is very fun. Plant is a boss in Balatro because it's like poker, and that boss negates all face cards. And so the joke is that, yeah, because she has the Twilight and what is it? I forget what it is. The like, oh, if you use this, you have to use these first, and these take this card and whatever. Sun, Moon, and Twilight. Yeah, I guess that it is. I'm not great at it, but it's okay. I really enjoyed it. You have me trapped in Rebirth. I know. I am waiting for the Ciel is my girl. I love her so much. I didn't really use her at all. The few times that Fortell, that's what it is. The few times that I used her, I was like, and I don't know what this is. I don't know how to make any of her abilities work. But there are a lot of people on the subreddit who say she's incredibly strong. There are also a lot of people who say that her main use is because she has an ability where it's like you pass your turn to another character and you give them like a bunch of AP. I did see, I saw a meme. It was the Rick and Morty butter robot meme where it's CL in place of the butter robot, and it was like, what is my purpose? And it's like, you give AP to Mayel. And she's like, oh my God. And I was like, that is so bad. But also, I get it to an extent because also her abilities were a bit complicated. So if you're not like
Welcome back,
in
Sky
the
Pirates.
zone for it, it's,
Jetpack 13 love, Jetpack 13 love.
Bear! Thank you so much for the tier 2 of 13 months. That's wild. Thank you so much for being here. That's so good. Thank you very much, Bear. Appreciate it. And thank you for the tier 2. So nice of you. Thank you. I'm glad that you've been here for so long. What is my purpose? Yeah, she's really good for taking out groups. Maybe that's something that I need to do when I play the New Game Plus, is give her another shot. And Creedon, welcome in. How are you? Morning, my guy. How's it going? How was your day? How's your morning? How'd you sleep? Everybody, if you've not followed Aussie Cretin, I was just saying that earlier, that I've been starting to say it the Aussie way, I think. There you go. We were playing some No Man's Sky yesterday, just off stream. It was very fun. I'm still working on the optional endgame stuff. I think I want to do that on stream, Daz. And I think what I want to do also, Daz, is like the first time I go back to it, I want to just like have everybody who has played, let's all just discuss the ending. Because I haven't been able to really do that, I feel like. Almost knocked that over. How'd you sleep? Also, thank you for playing yesterday. That was very fun. Sleep wasn't much, sadly. But alas, oh no. What time did you go to bed? Because what time did your stream end? 4 in the morning? Oh no. That's wild. I definitely went to sleep. I was a bit tired, so I was like, all right. I was there for the beginning. I was like, I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I was gonna say that's you're running on my schedule. You're trying to pull a jet sleep schedule. That's wild. I don't recommend that to people. It works out for me because I get to watch very cool Aussies stream, like Daz, like Cretin, like Wivey. But dang, are you ready? So you're ready at work? What time do you wake up for work? Because if you went to sleep at 4, did you have to wake up at like 6 or 7 or something? By the way, Daz, how's work been? Vix, I said I wouldn't be up, but I cannot sleep. Oh no. 7:30. Yeesh. It's a coffee day, huh? gonna be a bit of a coffee day. Oh, Vix, welcome in. Why can't you sleep? Is it just too warm? But yeah, we played some No Man's Sky for the first time with player 4. It was a good romp. It's player 4's first time playing a survival game ever. And it was a good time. I think they both enjoyed it. We had some good yaps. Yap. Oh, Steph, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Remember, family friendly. But it was so much fun. I'm glad. I made a mistake and napped about 2 hours, so I'm wide awake. Uh-oh. There we go. Wait. What? Do you have work tomorrow, Vix? Is that gonna ruin your sleep? Is that gonna ruin your day tomorrow? But hey, you get to see the Twitch Stitch onesie. That's what it's called. Stitch, not Twitch. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Yesterday was a good day. I feel like it started off kind of meh. But then it ended really well. Again, playing some No Man's Sky with Cretan, Ozzy, Brandon, and player 4, Devin. It was a good time. I'm glad. I never know when I show people a game if like they're gonna enjoy it. I am the type of person. I can't remember. You're gonna be starting the altars today. I don't know what we're gonna do today. If people want to play Mario Kart, if we get more than 2 people who want to play Mario Kart, or 2 people or more that want to play Mario Kart, we will. Not maybe we'll play the altars, or maybe we'll just end stream. Who knows? It just depends on who's around. There is this one comic that I love to mention and bring up. Hold on. And I know I've shown it on stream before, but it shares the same. I wonder if hold on. Let me see if I still. Yes, I found it. Easy. Okay. This is my sentiment in gifting gifts, as well as sometimes when I'm sharing like a movie with somebody or like a video game that I like. This is the same feeling that I have. So it's like, holy cannoli, this is the most amazing gift idea for this person. Well, it is a pretty good idea, I guess. It is kind of an okay, I'm about to ruin your life. And I feel that is actually like legitimately how I think. For Wivey's Christmas gifts, I was like, it is that exact same thought pattern where I was like, man, I just got him some of the best gifts I think I've ever given to a person. And then as it got slower and like slowly like getting closer to him getting it and like opening it, I was like, these are literally the worst gifts and I have ruined your life. And so I'm sometimes the same way with games where I'll be like, oh man, I love this game. I hope they enjoy this game. I hope they'll have fun with it. Like if we play together, that's been like Borderlands in the past, or No Man's Sky, or I'm trying to think what other multiplayer games I've played with people. But anyway, and then being like, as they're playing it, I'll just be like, this was the worst idea I've ever had. I must be tired. I didn't even notice the onesie. I love it. Is this Stitch your favorite? This is one of our Australia trip stretch goals. They voted on a onesie for me, and then fundraised it, and so we got a onesie. I do have work tomorrow, but it's okay. I don't start till 2 p.m. Okay, so you can sleep in a little bit. Don't you break my heart. Stitch is my favorite. I'm a fraud. Oh no. I can say for one, Golden Idol was the best. I'm glad that you enjoyed Golden Idol, Alex. How are you? Have you played the DLCs for the Rise of the Golden Idol? I still need to do that. But welcome in, Alex. Another Aussie streamer. We also need that horror game. It's still there. Neither DLC. Yeah, neither have I. I need to sit down and do that at some point. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know why I get like that, but it's definitely I'm already YV's birthday's coming up. His birthday stream, his birthday's July 4th. In Australia. So July 3rd for the non Aussies. And I'm sending him some gifts. And I've hit the point where I'm like, these are terrible gifts. Even though before, when I bought them, I was like, oh, I think this is so good. So anyway. Oh yeah, you gifted me Golden Idol. I do remember that, yeah. So I'm saying you're wrong. Well, no, that's fair. I did forget about that a little bit. I thought I just recommended it to you, but you're right. Yeah, I did, because I was like, I think you would like this. So good. I'm glad. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Bear! Bear! Goodness!
I guess we're halfway.
Oh my
there,
goodness!
With horns.
I guess we're at Bear. Thank you so much for the $90 towards the Australia stretch goal, but getting us to our horror game. That means we really need to nail down which game we're gonna play. For those that don't know, I'm not a big horror game fan, but thank you so much, Bear. That is wild. But also, one, that's incredible. Thank you so much, Bear. That is wild. You did not need to do that. But you are correct, Bear. Because sometimes when somebody gifts so much, it's quite dangerous to do. $90? Do you know what that brings upon us? Do you know what that does? Do you know what that could do, what that could bring to our doorstep?
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no?
Oh no. You know what it is.
What, Ralph?
Gifter.
A big gifter? Oh, goodness. Bear, Ralph, thank you so much for the...
Even though it's 3 degrees outside, 27 degrees.
Oh my goodness, I'll read that again after. But thank you so much for the generosity. You didn't need to do that. But Daz, Ralph, Bear, thank you so much. The 90 plus the 50, we're only 50 away from the horror game stream. That's wild. But thank you so much for the generosity. You did look at the generosity just shooting out from the ground. It's going. Will we... It didn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why? You know, I even updated OBS. I thought that was gonna fix it. I thought that was gonna be it. But it didn't. Unbelievable. For those that don't know what's happening, you're probably so confused. Why was there a frog that just jumped on my head? Hold on. First, let me replay it just because the music. hold on. First, Daz, Ralph, replay. How did I do this? Replay activity. Because I just wanted to hear the TTS. At least Daz is here because I thought we weren't gonna make it. I know. Daz, thank you for your carrying the team with those OS frogs. We're gonna try it one more time. But
walkies, even though it's 3 degrees outside, 37 F.
That is actually quite cold. I'm actually surprised it's that cold over there. But Ralphie needs walkies. Hold on. Does this work? No. Hold on. I don't know why OBS is like, maybe I need to remake. Hold on. Maybe I need to remake the... Okay, that worked that time. All right. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to help out, though. because you deserve it. So OS frogs, get ready.
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway.
They're swaying.
A
They're swaying.
breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the
breeze?
ground below you shake.
Oh, it's shaking.
Oh no, you know what it is. A big gifter.
A big gifter. Bear and Daz, thank you so much for the generosity. The $90, the $50. Thank you so much for getting us to the thingy, for getting us closer to the goal. Sorry, I'm talking and typing. Wait, it reset. What in the world? What in the world? What is this? Why did it Hold on. Oh gosh. I'm trying my best. What? This is some kind of shenanigan that I don't even know what's going on. I could even what is going Okay, hold on. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. I'm opening up. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Did the frog even go? Miss. So true, though. Okay, come on. Wait, the frog didn't even go. What's going on? This is some kind of everything is fine, nothing is fine. How strange. Okay, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reset Sammy. Sammy is what I use instead of like streamer bot. All right, so it's been reset. So one, your intro sounds might play again, but third time's the charm, everybody. Shady, welcome in. We're having a normal one.
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze.
Doesn't this just like
as you
take
feel the ground below you
the climactic, dramatic
oh no
turn of this and just run it into the ground?
A big gifter.
A big gifter. Bear and Daz. Thank you so much. Okay, I am using I'm using my button to help. Come on. Are we almost there? 88. Frog. There we go. We had the big gifter. Now we have big frogs. Frogs everywhere. They're dancing. They're turning. They're spinning. There was so much going on. The generosity. Look at all these frogs. So many big frogs. King frog, surfing frog, pizza frog. There's other frogs around. So there's even a not frog. But thank you so much, guys, for the generosity. I appreciate it, but at least I didn't get hit by a laser.
Ribbit.
There we go. It worked. There we go. Anyway, thank you guys for thank you for bearing with me there. Love when things don't work as they should. I am here to
Catch
Shady.
you
Thank you so
on the
much.
Flippy flip.
But lurk. Thank you for the lurk. But really though, Bear, thank you so much for the $90, and Daz, thank you for the 50. That's very, very generous and kind of you guys. Thank you very much. We are getting closer to our horror game goal. And Gigi, welcome in. How's it going? Which means we're gonna need to vote soon on horror games.
Good day, mate.
In the meantime, you guys can't. Oh, also, if you guys haven't, you can join the Discord, but you can put in the suggestions channel horror game suggestions. We'll take those and we'll vote on them. Maybe we'll do like, do we have to, depending on how many we get, maybe we'll do a bracket style tourney. Boy, do I have a list. Start plugging them in. Jonzo put some suggestions. Excuse me. Put some suggestions in there already. Anyway, yeah, that'll be very fun and scary. so we'll see. Gigi, how are you doing? How's your weekend been? Outlast was a wild ride. I've seen Outlast Trials. I don't really know. Is Outlast Trials just like Outlast but multiplayer? Or have they both been multiplayer? I don't know if Outlast would be good for your channel. Oh, really? Okay, so it's just single player. Interesting. I mean, I feel like most horror games are not really usually what we go for, but I mean, it's what whoever. I mean, I'll still take the suggestion, and you guys are voting on it, so. I just played 2 hours of Ori in the Blind Forest. It's been a couple of years since I played, so that was fun. I've never played that. Let me look up Outlast. I've seen a little bit of Outlast Trials. It does look scary. Oh boy. Oh boy. It does look terrifying. Yeesh. It made me scream a few times. I cannot imagine that, actually. Are you jumpy? Because I am jumpy. I'm a very jumpy person. Horror games will definitely, I mean, horror movies I can barely handle. I feel like if I had to be in control of something, it's going to be awful. What is the probably, I was gonna say, what is the scariest game we've played? Or the most scared I've been? And I feel like, honestly, it might be Sherlock Holmes, which is very funny because it was not a scary game. But there is a part where you're going through like the Louisiana Bayou and you're in like a little wooden boat and there's crocodiles in the water. And I think that, I was gonna say alligator. Yeah. Control also kind of spooked me too. I love horror movies. I feel like I am jumpy though. Oh, I am. When I watched Alligator Alley, it might be true. We'll have to find that clip and play it again. But when I watched, so the last horror movie I saw in a movie theater was It. And I went because a friend of mine wanted to see it, and he always went to go see movies with me that were like my choice. So he had mentioned that he wanted to see it, so I felt like I had to. But I watched it like this pretty much the entire time. I only watched the movie through my fingers, and then my thumbs were plugged into my ears to help from the, because I feel like a lot of jump scares is the fact that it gets very quiet and then all of a sudden it gets very loud, like the strings, pick up. So I was sort of like, if you cover your ears, you're good. I posted my 3. Okay, cool. I'll have to check those out. I do want to play Alan Wake. I don't think that should count as one of the horror games because I do actually want to play that. And we will. I really want to play through all the Remedy games. Firebreak, FBC Firebreak is coming out in 2 days, and I'm very excited about it. I'm going to need to see if I can convince YV and Raph to play with me still, or if they've forgotten. I think the one you might actually like more is Soma. I've heard Soma's terrifying, Bear. I don't know if that is. I don't know if I like any of them. But we'll see. Story is rich. Okay, maybe. All right. We'll see how that goes. See how it goes. I thought about like I might need to do something to try to make things like dimmer or darker, but that's gonna like mess up my green screen. So like I feel like I'm gonna have to still play it with like full bright lights on me and stuff. Maybe I could get, no, I don't know how I'd do that. I was like, maybe if we get like those like I have it actually for one of my lights, like a color gel where it changes the color of a thing, but I think that's gonna like help. I don't know how I would get one for like my ring light or whatever. Red hue cam. I could just make my camera just super cursed. I mean, could be. I will say, one time, we did play an approximately scary game. Where it was actually, it's a visual novel. It was Famicom Detective Club. The Smiling Man, was that what it was called, Emmers? And it involves a character. The killer is a guy who has a paper bag over his head and a really creepy smile. For the finale of that, I wore that on stream for like the just chatting portion. There were quite a few people who got also kind of upset by that. And I think at least one of them never came back after that stream, pretty much. They like stopped coming back. I think they have since returned every once in a while, but they definitely went from being here most streams to then pretty much never being here after that point because they hated it so much. So I was like, fair. But, you know, so we'll see. It'd be very funny if I play this horror game and then like just everybody leaves the community. That would be quite funny. Quite a turn in in this, but anyway, we'll see. So yeah, we'll take all of the suggestions. I'll have you guys vote on them. Maybe we do either a tourney bracket, like a, is that what it's called? Yeah, like where we go head to head. And that actually honestly might be the best way to do it, because I feel like if we have too many suggestions, all the votes are going to get like split, you know? And then it'll be like one game, 1 out of 2 votes. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that'll be fun. So the next thing after, whoops, that's not right. The next thing after the horror game is I'll get my nose pierced. For reals this time. I need to consult with John. So, yes, if you guys need a block vote, you know, that's you guys can do what you will. And then after that, I forget what it is. What is after nose pierce? Oh, after getting my nose pierced is doing a Hot Ones stream, which would be pretty fun. I think I do love spicy food, but you guys saw also how I handled the spicy ramen challenge that I did. That burned. That was. I still think about it though. It honestly didn't taste terrible. Like it did actually have a good flavor, but my lips were just like on fire. I'm gonna need to like prepare more for that. I'll probably get some. I will say, how many of you are like wings fans? Do you like wings? I only like them if they're boneless. I don't ever feel like I can eat them efficiently enough to like eat it on the bone. Like I always end up just leaving a bunch of stuff there and I feel really bad. So I think I'll have to get like nuggets essentially and then eat that on stream. I'd love to get somebody to like be my Sean Evans and ask questions. But that could be fun. I will say the package for like Hot Ones is kind of expensive, like the kit. Hot Ones. There we go. Yeesh. They're kind of expensive. I wonder if they have like a... They're maybe I wouldn't do the full. So they have packs of 10 that are 120 doll hairs. That is a lot of doll hairs. But they have like smaller packs, which are like, how many was this? 5 for 60, so half off. Oh, but they don't have like. Oh, but it doesn't come with... Oh, no, it does have the last dab. Okay. But 5 feels too few. That'd be such a quick Hot One stream. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. That's a spendy... That's a spendy one. Yeesh! Anyway, we'll do that. Anyway, friends... let me ask a question. Are there people who want to play Mario Kart? It's okay if no. If we have more than if we have 2 people or more who want to play, we can play Mario Kart. If not, I am unable. I know, Sassy. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oh, by the way, when does Donkey Kong come out? I think that's totally fine. No worries. Donkey Kong Bonanza. July 17th, so about a month from now. I'm here for some if anyone else is. Emmers. Do we have a second person for Mario Kart? If not, that is okay. But I feel like it's not really a competition if it's just me and another person. Because I am not good. So it's basically just watch somebody else win for a bit. So there needs to at least be another person there to like get into the mix and cause some chaos. If not, we can either start the altars. I feel like that's kind of late. I don't think anyone would be super interested in me starting the altars today. We might save that for tomorrow. And then either we just like play some demos or we keep chatting if people want to chat. The thing is I feel like I played most of the demos that I really wanted to play. So it's sort of like I have some demos we didn't get to, but I'm not like desperate to play them, you know? Or we could just end stream. It could just be a short little Stitch stream. I will say I need to put on the calendar our crochet stream. That should be coming up pretty soon. So should be doing that. Because I have the Wooble or whatever it's called. Okay, so I'm gonna say probably no Mario Kart. So here for that one, yeah, I bet you'll be excited to be here for that. And you set up a second camera, probably, so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. But yeah, so it looks like no Mario Kart. I feel like we started a little bit late today, so starting the altar seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna crochet along with you. Oh, that's awesome. Are you like you're crocheting your own thing, or like you're gonna try to follow the instructions? Excuse me. I mean, it is very possible that it is an abject failure. So we'll see how that goes. Follow the instructions. Wow. Okay. It is very possible that, you know, it ends up just being absolutely terrible. So we'll kind of, you know, see how all that goes. But what do you guys think I should do? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to play some demos? Again, I think it's too late to start the altars because it's kind of more of a I think you should play something. Okay. Well, tomorrow we're starting the altars. If we're not starting it today, we're starting it tomorrow. I feel like it's just, I always think if I start streaming too late and I start a story game, I feel like everyone tunes out. So I feel like I need to start that early, you know? But I'm very excited to start it. I've heard great things, like the reviews that they're getting is fantastic. So that makes me very happy. I've heard people say the story is very, very good. But let me see. What do we... I'm trying to think. On PlayStation, do I have anything? Start PlayStation. Let me see if I have any games installed that I'd be able to just sort of like... We could play more Fantasy Life. I could do some of that. It's pretty chill. I could just play some Apex. I do still have Blueprints installed. I don't think I want to play that. I do also have Fury. I could finally go back to try to see how far... I would need to start from the beginning, though, I think. As I've totally lost all momentum on that. Oh, Apex? Should I play Apex? Oh, Squeakross. You know what? We could do some Squeakross. That's actually a good idea. Let's do some Squeakross. Let's chill. I like that. We haven't been able to play it since launch. Good shout, Emmers. For those who don't know, I'm on the Steam page for Squeakross. Or I was. Am I still there? I don't think I'm not there anymore. They got rid of me. The live video is gone, which is fair. But I was on there for the launch and for Steam Next Fest. Let me... I think there's an update that I have for it. Let me update it. They have sold 5,000 copies in 3 days. So that's old news, but still. Yeah, let's play some Squeakross. Let's see. Change the category. We can keep listening to this music. I managed to get through 41 demos. I think that's more than last time. I did not play as many for sure this time around. So we can chat and play some Picross Lounge. While this is opening and everything, let's go ahead and run ads because we're going to have to anyways, and then we will pop back. So if you need a stand-up stretch, etc., grab a snack, grab something to drink. Now is a perfect time to go do so, and we will be
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments. Why is that Garfield so muscular?
And welcome back, everybody. Now we can either keep the game music or just keep playing music, but we've got our old rat Overthunker. Here's our room. Oh. Let me remember. Ah, right. Oh, escape. Oh, breaking news. What was that? We have a lot of mail, apparently. Oh, this is... Okay, I think it reset some of our... Yeah. Okay, so some of these are... Maybe we just didn't check these last time. Also possible. Okay. Oh, look at him go. Alright. Let us... I can't forget where we were. Let's go back a bit. Alright. For those who don't know what this is, I'll try to explain a little bit. This is... also, gosh, remember the nightmare that was... hold on, let me go settings. What is the hide colored hints? Yeah, do you guys remember that? There you go. When I had like HDR on or something. Oh, it was on the Steam Deck. That's what it was, and all the colors were off. I still feel so terrible about that. So this is called Picross, or the game itself is called Squeakross, but this is a Picross puzzle. The way it works is the numbers tell you how many squares are filled in that row or column. So for example, in this column, there are 10 squares filled in. Now what's perfect for us is that there are only 10 squares, so we know that this is going to be completely filled in. Here, we have 15, which means this whole row is going to be filled in. When it has multiple numbers, like 1, 1, 1, or 6 and 3, that means that there are, like, 3 in a row that are touching, and then there's going to be some amount of spaces, and then a 6. We don't know if it's just one space, it could be 3 spaces, it could be, you know, a bunch more depending on how big the size of the map is. But we can also, like, X things out, put some like sort of like placeholder ones, but we're trying to create an image at the end. And what's great about this is this is us. This is Overthunker, and we get to decorate his house with zoom. Oh right, I forgot that's neat. Yeah. I forgot that it does that. That's neat. Do I like that? We'll leave it off. We had to decorate his room with the stuff that we unlock. And then what's fun is, so let's go ahead and, so that's 5 total, so we can mark these off. Let's see, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, whoops. It should be 7 total. X, and that's 2 there. 2, 7. We know that that's the case because if we add these all together, including the space, that should be 10. So 7 plus 2 is 9. With the little space, that's how I count it. That is 10. All right, what next? These all, I think this row is complete. 3, this should be a 6. Okay. That'll be one of the ones. Let's let's look here. How many? Is there just? Let's see. Right. Is this 6? It is. Okay, perfect. That's done. That has to be here. That has to be here. 2. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. X can go there. That has to be the 1. So there's going to be a 2 somewhere in here. So 1 somewhere in here. This is a 4. 1. Okay, this row can be marked off. Whoops. Is that it? Yeah! That's pretty cool. Basic partition. New sticker pack unlocked? Cute. And Rosetta, you've been playing this. Has anyone else been playing Squeakross? Okay, so it's a 12 by 12. Do that. That adds up to 12. Me? Sassy, you've also been playing something nice. We love that. I'm so glad. It's very kind of the devs to come in at all in the first place. And I'm glad that they've been doing so well. If I started over when I bought the full game, yeah, fair. I probably would have done the same. Okay, 1, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Oops. Oh gosh. Same thing. 3. Oop. Is that 10? It is. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's Willy Snow. It's like that. Oh, and that should be an X because that's only 1 in that column. There's that. 1. That should be a 2. This is all done. Crushing it. I love Picross. And also, this is, for those who are even remotely interested in Picross games, Squeakross is like the perfect game to get started. There's so many, quality of life features to kind of make things easier. Okay, 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 1 is 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that should be... I love the auto count. So that should be enough. Yeah, there we go. I love this. Yeah, it's honestly perfect. Like, it's such a great... like... So that should be the middle. Such a wonderful version of Picross. I love it. So that's 7. Do that. And then... Okay, so then the overlap here is this. We're going to keep that. Same thing here. 8 is here, so let's... wait, what am I doing? Okay, so yeah. These all get filled in. Same thing here. That's gonna be the same here. Should be, anyways. 7. Is that? Yeah, that should be 6. All right, 2 will go there. 4. 7. 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if anybody has any questions on how this is played, let me know. I'm kind of just going for it right now, but if you're like, I want to know what you're doing, let me know. I'll try to explain a little bit. I'll talk through it a bit more. I try to anyways, but I know sometimes I'm just kind of like in the zone. 3. So this is a 2, and that's a 2. This is a 3. I think that's correct. Maybe missing here. That can go there. You have a 4 here. This is the only place the 4 can fit. 3, so that's part of that. 1, 2, 3. We can at least X those out. That's a 2. That's a 2. Oops. And then this is the only place where the 2 can fit. 1, 2. 1, 2. You know what game I was just thinking about that we should play again? That detective game. Detective Simulator? Is that what it was? Is that what it's called? We should play that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there multiplayer in that game? I can't remember. Wall partition times 2. Okay. 10 by 12. Okay, it's gonna be that. I'd love to see. Oh, I still need to. Yeah, I do need to play that. That's not on sale, is it? I've had it on my wish list for forever. I've just been waiting for it to go on sale to get it, and then we can play it. Root trees. It's full price right now. Womp womp. I love that there's actually a cerebral puzzle detectives bundle. And it has Tangle Tower, The Return of the Obra Dinn, and The Root Trees Are Dead. Such a fantastic series of games. Sadly, no. Yeah. Not on sale. No! I'll keep watching it for it to be on sale. I've heard such great things. I do want to play it. I do definitely want to play it. Keep an eye. Yeah, if you ever see it on sale, let me know. So this should be 2, 7. Because I will definitely. It's definitely on my list to play. 3, 2, 1. What do I do next? This probably. Let's put 3. Is that okay? Yeah. Who next? Is there like over 600 in this game? I think there. I mean, because you can redo a bunch of them too. Like with whenever you do the like the different color versions, it's like a different puzzle. So even if it's the same item. So yeah, I think there's like a ton of puzzles. It's pretty, it has so much content and is honestly one of the best, like, 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4. it has some of the best quality of life features I've ever seen in a Picross game. So it's like honestly perfect for new players, but also like I don't know. Actually, I saw Dex Bonus was playing it. I was very excited. I haven't watched her playthrough of it yet, but it'd be fun to watch her play it. Cause she's who got me into Picross. Right, there's a cone. Yeah. This little guy. Oops. It's like the devs heard us talking about finding a good Picross game for noobs. I know, it's not, and that's the thing, is like, I remember there were so many Picross games that we played that I was like, you know, like I wanted to recommend it, and they're like fine games, but I was just like, would I actually recommend it to somebody who doesn't already know how to play? Probably not, because it, you know, they're just not the most, I don't know. There's some that have just terrible quality of life features, and I don't get why. I feel like there should be so many things that are built in. Where do I go next? This is probably the 3. Is that 1x, 1x? Actually, wait. 1x, 1x. 1, 2, 3, x1. Actually, that could technically be that. So, oh, and x goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a 4. Okay, so this is the 2. I love just the little noises that it makes. So that's the 1. This is a 3. Boom, there's the 3. That's a 1. Is this 1, 2, x, 1, x, 1? Yeah, okay. We're crushing it now. We were stuck for a second. That's the 4, 1. That's the 2. We can put x's here. That's the 4. X's. That's 5. 2. Oops. The amount of times I misclick in this game, it's going to... I'm gonna make a big mistake at some point. Look at us go! Also, I love the little art style of like all the furniture and stuff. Congratulations for completing the page. Nini's challenges are now available. Let's just keep going and unlock like the basic stuff. Yeah, look at the cone. Toilet. Tiara. $10 by 15. Okay, this is all zeros. Which means there's that. That's the 4th. All right. That is 10, 11, 12. We should be able to get a bunch of stuff there. Let's do there. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's the 3, that's the 2. So we can put 8 here. It's 1, 2, so 6. I believe that's right. 3. Oops. Oops. As I was saying, the amount of misclicking is going to get me in trouble. 3. Oh, gosh. I blame my mouse, mostly. I have, like, a very terrible mouse for, my Steam Deck. Five, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 6. 2. Here's the 4. Here's the 5. I ended up buying it for my Switch. Oh, that's such a good idea. How does it run on the Switch? How much is this? Okay, so there's that. Goes there. Oh, great, good. Look at us go! Everything runs great on it, so good. Oh, yeah, you're playing on the Switch too, right? I did see, in fired up Splatoon, I did see a lot of people were showing off that on Animal Crossing, if you have like a really busy island, it runs well. Like it doesn't slow down at all and stuff, which is very cool. I love when they give us a full row. Makes me so happy. So maybe one day we'll make Australia. My Australia island idea. Oh gosh. I'm a little... Wait, why? One of us. One of us. So I've talked about making an island on Animal Crossing that's like Australia themed, and then having like some of the villagers be like representations of Aussie streamers that we all know. I thought that'd be very fun. Apparently some islands didn't transfer if you had 2 profiles on your island or your Switch. Ah, fair. I don't plan on transferring my island. I want to start new. I'm thinking I might start absolutely fresh on Animal Crossing. Which would be kind of a nightmare in some ways, but is that 7? How much is that? But also might be fun. You never know. What animal would I be? That's what you see. That's what I don't know. I'd have to. So what I did with Yvie, I picked out some that I was like, what is Yvie's energy? But so actually, funny story. So because we talked about it on stream, I then was like, we looked at a bunch of villagers, and I was like, which of these reminds me of Yvie? And I had a suggestion that we got some in chat, and then I sent him some, and I said, I was like, which of these do you think like fits your vibe more? And he chose one, but he was like, I feel like you're asking me to choose my fursona. I was like, you know what? No, I guess, yeah. You know, I can see how you would think that. I'd have no defense. No, too traumatic starting from the beginning. I would hate having to fish for everything again. But you, I'd say probably one of the taller ones, because you're tall. But I feel like there are, you would have to be one of the, like, one of the cool ones, I think. I don't think you would be, like, you wouldn't be any of the lazy personality ones. feel like, that's actually a good question. Oops, that's not, I have so many different keyboards in front of me. Animal Crossing Villagers. Let me see. By the way, when's your birthday, Cretan? I wonder who your, if you have a birthday twin. I'm looking through the full list. Maybe you'd be, I mean, he's a lazy, but maybe Bob. There's something Bob about you. Let's see here. Let me see also. This is tough, actually. This is a very good, like, I don't know, there's like almost, there's something like maybe. Let's see here. You know, I could actually, you know, I could even see Eric, TBH. Even though he is lazy as well. Eric actually might be a good one. Because he's like a moose, and I feel like I do think of moose in like hiking. This is Eric. Eric's adorable. He is one of my favorites. Though, I feel like you're also potentially... You could be Bob. Let me see, though. I'm going through this full list. I mean, I guess since you like hiking, maybe I need to look at the jocks. Hold on. Oh, hello, Sam. Welcome in. We are a family-friendly channel, so the auto mod blocked that message. But welcome in. How are you? Are you a Squeakross fan? I was actually on the Steam page for it, so welcome in. I know, you're totally good. The devs actually used my streams, and they're on the Steam page for a bit, on both Steam Next Fest and on launch day, which I was very excited about. But welcome in. Are you a Picross fan in general? Because I do love it. We got distracted. Our buddy Cretan asked what Animal Crossing character he would be, and now I'm sort of like, wait a minute. What Animal Crossing character would you be? Not really, but I know how to solve them. Oh, very cool. Have you played Squeakross yet? Also, I like rats. Fair. Have you played it yet? I do recommend it. Not just because I was on the Steam page. It has some of the best quality of life features in a Picross game that I think I've ever played. What AC character would you say I am? Well, I know you like unicorns. But granted, the unicorn is male. But it's been on my wish list before it was released. I mean, so I've played quite a few. I've played quite a few Picross games, and we were actually just talking about this a second ago. That like we've had people in chat ask like, because they'll watch me play, and I'll like explain what's going on and like how to solve it and stuff, and they'll be like, do you recommend this game for like a new player? And a lot of the ones that we've played in the past, I'll think about it and I'll be like, you know what, actually no, because either it just doesn't have like the right quality of life features, or I just feel like they just throw you in without really explaining things. But this, I mean, granted, if you're like a veteran, so a lot of this stuff might not be like necessary, but yeah, the quality of life features it offers is just so good, and I've turned off a bunch of them, like autocross completed lines, or like I don't typically like to know if I've made a mistake. I like to figure that out at the end and then being like, oops, I'm an idiot. And I also have like hide colored hints. I can't remember if I liked this last time or not. I guess it doesn't matter here, right? Or does it do it? Does it do it in half? No, I guess here it doesn't matter because it is multiples of 5. Anyway, yeah, I've turned off a bunch of the features, but I as we were playing the demo for the first time, I was like, honestly, so far this is probably one of the better ones for new players, and now we have a bunch of people who like haven't played Picross games play them now, and they seem to really like this one, so I don't know, I'm on board. I'm a big fan. So that has to be the one. I didn't really count this one, but it looks like I should have been able to figure that one out. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Oh, what was like paper mode that they added? Hold on. Is that... Is it manual and then like... Yeah, so you have to cross out each one on your own as well. I mean, we don't have to do that. That's kind of neat though. I do like that idea. Alright. There we go. That's the 7. 7. But welcome in. We play a bunch of stuff. Today was sort of a random stream, and I was kind of like, well, what do we do? And Ember suggested Squeakcross, and I was like, yeah, we actually haven't played that in a bit. We haven't played it since it launched. And I figured, oops. Let's go ahead and do it. New sticker pack? Oh, so many. Let's keep going. Look how many, like, gosh. I want to see actually some of these. Wooden wheel, coconut nest. What is a coconut nest? Chef's handkerchief, Sputnik bed, denim cap, Cookie plate. Ooh, I want it. Space palm tree? Hold on. We're jumping ahead real fast. Is this gonna be like vaporwave? Okay, that should be that. All right. So that's 10, and that's gonna be 10. So these are filled in. Wait a minute. Is this 6? Oh, no. No. The line is there. I see. Yeah. Okay. I was not paying attention to where that line was. All right. 9 is going to be... I think the overlap is there, right? 9. Or... 9. That has to be connected. 6, 4, that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Man, they really want me to work for this lamp. You know what? Fair. What's this added? 10, 13. So that's... Oop, perfect. That's one of the 2s. That is a 2. This is going to be part of the 3. This is the 1. We know that one's blank. So that's part of the 3. So 1 is somewhere up here. This is a 2. So 1 somewhere up there. Boop. It's gonna be the 8. It's part of the 5. Okay, hold on. If this is how much is this? 6. So 7, 8, 9. Oops. So we know that is blank there. That is 7. So 8, 9, 10. These are X's. 2 goes there. All right. Six. So hold on. 10, 11, 12, 13. We should be able to put some stuff down. Let's say these are, that's the 6, 1, and then 4. That'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, X1, X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we know there. Okay, this is a part of the 2. This is the 3. Alright. What is next? What is next? 5, we can probably figure out a little bit here. Well, that's going to be like that. I think that's the overlap on this column. That has to be selected. Pretty positive. Because it can go one this way, but it can't go an extra one. else we can cross out. We need to cross that out. So this is the 3, 2, 1, 2, 5. There we go. That is the 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's X those. We're doing good. We're doing good. How many are this? That's 6. All right. So this is the 8. Means that's marked out. Is that 10? 9, 10. Boop. We know that one is selected, regardless. How much is this? That's 7, 8. Here we have the 4, so that's that solved. That's the 3. This is the 2. Say 3, 8, 9, 10. 1. Here's the 3. 2 goes here. It's the 4. So there's a 1 somewhere here. I love the counting. It does for me. Yes, same. I really love that that's, like, you can have it set to auto count. I love it. That is definitely one that I'm like, that's a feature that I will keep on. Because I need it. It's also 5. So this has to be a 1. That. There we go. Slowly coming together. Is a 4. That has to be the 3. Oh, we also know that that's, there we go. This is done. That's done. I feel like we're looking top down on the tree. That's 4, 1. Oh, we can mark these off. It's 5, 6, 7. Oops. One's gonna fit here somewhere. Joss! We squeakin'! How are you? How's your day going? Yeah, we squeakin'! Okay, so the 3 goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. X that out. Oh! Are we top down? Oh, we're still at an angle, but yeah. Space palm tree. I love it. I wonder if there's like variations where they're like neon, because I would love that. Space table, space, and space cushion. You know I want all the space stuff. Let's get this. Small table, stolen cardboard, space couch, space egg chair. I want all the space stuff. But I feel like if I unlock them now, I won't go back to anything else. Loop hat. Rice cooker, space divider, space desk. Neil's keyboard. Oh, right, I remember that. Wait, so space Sputnik bed. And then a Sputnik bed. Is it the same shape but just not like spacey? Okay, just got home from visiting my parents, which was a bit exhausting. Oh no. That's fair though. I feel like that I feel like that can be that way for a lot of people. By the way, okay, now we still have a little bit before ads, so we can keep going. Well, I hope do you get to rest now for the rest of the night? Rest of the night? What you doing? Zero. We love it. 13 is this. So 2 spaces on either side. Time to relax. So good. What are you gonna do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1. Okay. 3, 3, 4, 1. I'm also super close to finishing the second Ace Attorney game, so I might try and do that. Ooh, that's very exciting. I hope you do. We never finished that one, right? That's one that we're on. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get there. Okay. 4. This is 8. Yeah, because we're on that one, the one with the clowns. Maximilian Galactica, is that his name? I mean, he was not a clown, but he was like a performer. But there was a clown. Is that 13? Wait a minute, no. That's 13. Yeah, good memory. I don't know why I remember that either. I mean, he was a very standout character though, so like, I suppose that's fair. Okay, the 2 has to go. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. We already have it. We have the 2. That's my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go somewhere there, 2 somewhere here. Trace. That's a 2. That's a 2. Boom. Oh gosh. There we go. Well, that's very fun. I hope if you get to play, hope it goes well. Wood pillar. Ooh, a 5 by 15. Okay. This is a 4. Okay, that's a 4. Here's the 2, 1. Oh, that's 3. This is a 3, so that's that. We're rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crushed it. I mean, I guess it was a wood pillar, so, like, what could you do, I guess? Still, though, we did great. The cutting board also might be a little simple, maybe. Or maybe it's going to be very complicated. Ruh-roh. A 12 by 18. Okay. So, hold on. 11. Put 10 here. 15. So it leaves 3 on either end. Six, 5, 4, 4. Oops. Gotta mark all these off. Yeah, they do. Well, and that's the thing is, like, so you can also do force separating to 5. I think, like, I feel like that works. It does feel weird looking at these, though, where it's like it's only a group of 3, but like these separators can kind of help. But I don't know what I like better. Okay, so 5. We can leave, I think it's just 2 that are filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Yeah, I don't know which is better. Yeah, I know. It kind of, I remember trying it with the demo, and I was like, I don't know which I like more, honestly. Like, is it better to have it where it's kind of like in halves, like halved, or is it better to have it in separators of 5? I'm not really sure. I think tomorrow, though, we're gonna start the altars, which is very expansive, I think, in my opinion. It has an expanse-like mood to it. I'm very excited about that. 16. What is that? Okay, so 2 on either side. I should have done that way earlier. Oh my gosh. Squeakross is on my wish list, but I need to finish my other Picross game first. Yeah, this one honestly has been, I think, my favorite Picross game ever. 4, 4. Go 5 here. We can go 6 here. It has to be the 2. 7. Altars looks good, yeah, and the reviews for it have been great too. I'm very excited about it. The voice actor who's in it, he voices a lot of characters in it, first of all, but he's also Sherlock in the Sherlock Holmes games, and I'm excited to. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Was that supposed to be an X? I think that was supposed to be an X. We'll find out. How exciting. All right. I may have made a little mistake. 7, 8. 4, 5. Oh, 6. That's 2. Is this? That's 14. Oops. Yeah, but I'm hearing good reviews on the altars, though. People saying that, like, the story is really good. The voice acting is good. And I'm glad, because I thought it looked like a great game. It also seems like the story can get a little complicated, too. In a good way, I think. King of Crows! Wait a minute. Why is there such a delay?
Welcome, new friend.
There we go.
Throw on your jetpack, and together, let's take to the
King of
sky
Crows, thank you so
and soar
much!
to new heights.
I saw it pop up my activity feed first. Thank you so much for subscribing for the first time. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? How have you been? We are playing a Picross game called Squeakross. Are you aware of Picross? Or does this look like nonsense? There's that. 1. Hey, we didn't mess up. Just got up from a nap. Lovely. Where in the world are you, King of Crows? Is it already... Are you in Australia? Are you in... you know... Is it Monday for you? Or was that a Sunday afternoon nap? Minnesota. Okay, so Sunday afternoon nap. Fair. Okay. Lovely. We love a good nap. Love a good nap. I pretty much live off of naps because I have so many Aussie friends that I try to stay up for. Fair. I thought about that when you said that. So honestly, a nap seems good. I feel like you know, everyone deserves a bit of a nap this week, especially if you're in Minnesota. Okay, so that's gonna leave 2 on either side. That clears off these columns. 8 and 1 though. It's a 14 by 10. But how are you despite all that? Oh, we can put X's here, X's here. Nope. X's here. So we know that has to be blank because none of those numbers will fit. This is probably the 3, and that's the 2. And so now we just need to figure out where this other dot is. 5, 2, and 2. That's 5. 2. Better now that I'm rested. Good. Did you do stuff for Father's Day? Have you had a busy day? Did anybody do anything for Father's Day? 4. And then that would be 4, so those can be X'd. 3 can't fit there, 2 can't fit there, 2 can't fit there. Nope, it's been years. That's fair. I also don't have a family. Well, so... Yeah, so I didn't do anything either. All my family lives on the East Coast. Fair. Fair. I live in Alaska, so I'm quite a bit of ways from really everybody. In general. Generally speaking. Okay, that's the 3. It's 10. Oh, we can mark... Oh, gosh. We can mark this off. 3, 2, boom. Boom. Makeda, welcome in. How are you? I have a few brothers in San Francisco, but the rest are on the East Coast. Very nice. Oh, wait. Is Emmett live in... Oh, he does, right? He lives in San Fran. I'm doing an Alaskan cruise and stuff. Oh, no way. Oh, that's so fun. I hope you have a blast. I live in Anchorage. I believe most of the cruises don't stop here, but I hope you have a fun time. I've heard they're beautiful, so. But Makeda, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, Emmett is an SF boy. Okay, fair. Because, yeah, I do remember, I think it was either him or you were talking about the weather over there. For some reason, I always felt like he lived in, like, Seattle or something. He seems like somebody who would live in Seattle. Don't tell him I said that. Or do tell him I said that if that's a compliment. I've done one before, and it was incredibly beautiful. Oh, dang, so you're going again? Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Yeah, I've never been on one, despite, I mean, living here, but... Oh, good. It's late here, so I thought I'd come in for some chilling before bedtime. Very nice. Bedtime. So good. What have you done today, Makeda? You've just been lounging. Having a good day. So this is the 5. That is going to be 4. That clears that. That's the 3. We can mark all this as filled in. That's the 3. How many is this? 11? 12. Oop. 4. Oh, nope. That's the 2. Okay. What have you been up to today? Also, King of Crows, what kind of games do you like to play? What's your general game vibe? That can be crossed out. 2. Boop, boop. Look at us go. MMOs! Oh, very cool. What's your favorite? We've completed 50 puzzles. Aw, cute. Oh, what's the radio? Squeak Kurtz. I love it. I've been recovering from yesterday, to be honest. We went to a rugby game, and being in a stadium with 82,000 people killed my social battery. I could imagine. That sounds rough. That sounds very rough. Especially if you're not like, this is an 8x20. Goodness. Well, here's 8. 6. 5 is going to leave 3 on either side? No. Hold on. It's gonna leave... Yeah, it's gonna leave 3 on either side. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll help. Yeah, what's your favorite MMO? 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. I can just do this. Why am I counting? There you go. And then 1. Now we're going to look for the overlap. So 1, X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. All right. We can clear those out. That's actually very helpful. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. Wow. Very nice. Do you play? I don't. I've only played the trial of WoW maybe like 15 years ago or something like that. Something, maybe that's too long. A very long time ago. No, it was probably about 15 years ago, maybe. Thank you for that check-in. That's right. Also, new people you don't know, you can check in. to the stream. But what was I gonna say? No, I've actually never played WoW. The first MMO I played, I'm pretty sure, was an old one, kind of a niche one. But Ragnarok Online. Does anybody know Ragnarok Online? I loved it. I was obsessed. Joss, 20 stream streak. Not sure if it did. It did. It went through. Way to go. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, Joss. I appreciate it. I haven't logged into WoW since Switch 2 came out. That says something. I know Emmers plays a lot of WoW still. Okay, where are we? 5. So yeah, that's... Well, I think it's gonna leave 2 here. 1, 1, 1. 2's goes there. Is there... 2, 1, 2. I think that is also... Yep, that's a complete line. Mark that off. Oops. That's been a lot tonight. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bear. That is very rough. I am very sorry, but welcome back. We've just been lounging. We've just been chilling. Relaxing. Playing some Picross. Emmer suggested we hop into some of this, and I was like, that's a great idea. It's kind of an impromptu stream anyway. I wasn't sure who would be around. And I'm glad so many of you have popped in to hang out and say hello. Did anyone play, no one played, Ragnarok Online? Unbelievable. Ragnarok Online. It's a Korean MMO that I loved. I was obsessed. Let's see. It's a good screenshot. I think that's the newer version. Yeah, that's like the online mobile. There's now like a mobile version of it. There's like really no, I feel like there's no good image that would make this game look good, but I promise it was fantastic. Trust me. It's kind of what it looks like. See, isn't that neat? Anyway, I loved it. I've actually, so there are, it's a much older game now, much older game. I believe you can actually find some online, like, browser versions of it, so you don't have to download anything. You can just play it in browser. Because I've even heard of it. And I have thought about having, like, a Ragnarok Online day where we, like, all just play on it, like, just for a single stream. Because I think it'd be fun. I think I've heard of it, but definitely haven't played it. I can't even say I've heard of it. Yeah, it was, gosh, it was just so good. It's hard to explain. I mean, like, it's like MMO, right? Like, you have different classes. You can be like, you know, you start off as like, if you want to go like the healer route, you start off as an acolyte, and then you can become a priest. I can't remember. And then there might be like a high priest or something after that. Or if you want to go wizard, I think you start off at mage and then wizard. like the classes like evolve, but it has such like a cute art style. I remember just loving it. I lost so many hours playing Ragnarok Online. But then I played a little bit of what was that free MMO? Like you had to buy the game, but it was you didn't have a monthly subscription. I remember one of the classes was Mesmer. Guild Wars, yes. I played Guild Wars. I had Guild Wars 1. And then I played a very tiny bit, a very, very tiny bit, like a month of Final Fantasy 14 because I love Final Fantasy games. Uh-oh, I've made a mistake somewhere. Surely that's correct. We're gonna say that's correct, and we'll see if it's wrong. Because I loved Final Fantasy, and I bought, like, if you bought the game, it came with maybe like a month or two free. And so I did that, and then I think I'm done. I've not touched an MMO pretty much since. If you did a community game day with that, I'll have to see. I would love that if we found, because I think I did recently see that there is a browser version of Ragnarok Online. Because I was like, it wouldn't be fun to tell everyone, like, hey, you need to download this game. Oh, I think I maybe found one, question mark. I'll have to see if this works. Let me test this out. Sign. Ah, okay. Hold on. No URL new registration URL was provided. Maybe this is broken. Oh well. I'll have to see if I can find. I think I heard. So there used to be one called RO Browser, but I think that one shut down. So I'll have to see if I can find like a good one. But I think that'd be so fun. Just get everybody to sign up, and then we all run like missions together. I don't even know how many you can have to like a party or whatever, but I think it'd be very fun. It just had like I always liked being either the priest or there's like an assassin class. You start off as a rogue or a thief, and then you can become an assassin. The assassin was super cool. The DPS was so high. But I have normally played a lot of like support like characters, so I liked being a good healer. That's 5. When you guys play MMOs, what kind of class do you typically play? This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my bad. That's complete. Do that. Hey, okay, so I recovered it. I thought we were gonna have a rough time, but we did it. It depends on the game, but I like being a healer sometimes. Yeah, I think those are always fun. I feel like I was a good. I feel like I was a good one too. Like I would just basically like, instead of watching what's happening on the screen, I was watching the screen, but instead of watching like the battle happen, I just watched like my teammates' health bars, and I just like as soon as it's like I see them getting low, start casting. I would imagine that a lot of people, especially people who play MMOs, would find Ragnarok Online to be very simple, but it's very fun. I still really like it. The music was great. But all right, we have to run ads. Let's. I prefer RPGs to MMOs, but my favorite to play is Spellblade. Wait, is that the one? Wait a minute. Spellblade. Oh no, I don't know this. Yeah, I don't know Spellblade. Is it fun? I will say I'm not the biggest MMO person. I haven't touched one in many years, but I have nostalgia for some of them anyways. But okay, we have to melee magic. That sounds pretty dope. We do have to run ads, and we'll probably only stream for another like 30 minutes or so. I'm a hopeless addict. Has it always just been WoW? Or have you gone into other ones as well? We have to run ads, and we'll BRB. We'll probably only stream for another like 30 minutes or so. It'll be a shorter stream. But friends, if you need a stand-up, stretch, etc., grab a snack. That now is the time to do so. But I will BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Wrong scene. Welcome in. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? Hope you're having a good one. I used to play Hardcore to EverQuest. I always wanted to play EverQuest when it first came out, but I never got a chance to. I always liked the idea of it, but never got a chance to play. 14 by 18. Oh boy. That's 16, 17. How are we gonna do this? 5 and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. X1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6 and 10. It's gonna be kind of the same thing. 6 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Right. What else do we have? That is 9, 14, 15, 16. 5, 1, 8. 1, 2. Actually, hold on. So 8. X1, X1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So that's part of the 9. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 8, 2. We love it. A full row. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Almost a full row. We can X all of that. Oh, that should mean 1x1. No, wait. Hold on. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. I miscounted. Right. Okay. All right. 10, 14, 15, 16. I am very hungry. I have not eaten today. Oh, that's the 3. 2's gonna go somewhere here. All right. This is the 9. This is also 9. Let's do this. 6. 4. That actually, I think that has to be accurate. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this has to be that, because there's no way those fit anywhere else. Can mark those off. That's a 4. Where are we going? I'm hungry too, but it's too late for food now. Oh no! What time is it over there? I've got some soup I'll warm up. I do also have... I have some plantain chips right here. Maybe I'll have a plantain chip. Fair. Yeah, might be a little late. I do love plantains. I don't have any water with me, though. I only have coffee. Oh, Makeda, did the, Right, I think this was you. Did you have, like, construction people or, like, someone was coming over, you were cleaning up your flat? Is that, did all that get settled? Mmm. Peach cobbler. Nom nom nom. That sounds very delicious. I've not had a peach cobbler in a hot minute. Okay, where are we? 332. Let's see what we have here. 5, 7, and then 2. I feel like this has to be the 2 because there's no arrangement of this so I'd be able to fit 2 in here. And from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, an electrician. He came in for an inspection. He found a bunch of things to fix, so he has to come back another day. Ah. I do like peach flavored things. Peach is very tasty. Though I've actually never eaten just like a peach. People always find that strange. Devin! Welcome in, Devin. How are you? How's it going? I live in an old house, so it's kind of expected. Ah, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Devin, how's your day? Did you get some sleep? What have you been up to today? We've just been lounging. Scratching backs. Slept like an absolute boulder. I'm doing good. For those who don't know, I don't know why you would, really, actually. Unless you were in, Aussie Cretan stream, yesterday, but, Ozzy and Devin and I played No Man's Sky for the... Well, it was not my first time playing No Man's Sky, but their first time playing No Man's Sky. It was a lot of fun. We just chatted and played. I think they enjoyed it, unless they're lying to me. And so it's very fun. Hopefully we'll get to do it again sometime. But how have you had a busy day today? Let's see. And are you hankering for some more No Man's Sky? It was a fun time. It was just a good fun time. Friends, also. If for some reason... Boop. You're not following Devin? You should. Go follow Devin. He was playing Dark Souls 3 last time. I loved it, bro. It was such a vibe. Father's Day made it kind of busy, but now I'm chilling. Nice. Yeah, it was a good fun time. Talked about stream stuff. We lolled. We yapped. We cried. There was no crying. I mean, there could have been. Have you been doing all the Father's Day stuff? Okay, no more plantain chips. I'm done with the plantain chips. Let's see here. Where am I? One 531 2241. Let's look at these. Thanks for the shouty, of course. What we up to, chatters? What was I gonna say? Yeah, have you just been doing family stuff today? This could be 1 and 4 here, but we don't know that for sure. Because it could be 4. Actually, no. 4. Okay, so this actually has to be... It has to be that. This is the 4, and this is the 3. Sleepy, I'm up to sleepy. Fair. It's so cozy. Well, we've just been lounging. My new Stitch onesie came in, so I'm pretty cozy today. Yeah, siblings have been overeating all the things, playing board games. What kind of games? By the way, did you ever eat that pig cookie? Whatever happened to that thing? What happened? Well, tell us the lore of the pig cookie, please. That's 9. Oh, we should be able to fill in some of this. At least one more, right? Because so that's 9, or... That should be able to be filled in. Okay, it's altars time, so I'm lurking. Go play some altars. I will be starting it tomorrow, so get ahead of me. I bet Dev spent all day baking that cookie. Hey yo, that's good. I am a fan of puns, so please, the more puns, the better. Is what I always say. It's part of the 6. Oops. Nope. Did you see the Stitch movie? I did not. I feel like there's no way that the live action can be good, but I don't know. And wait, I ate the pig cookie. It was not good. Found it upstairs, stole it technically, tried it, put it back upstairs. Why wasn't it good? I'm so confused. Aw, thank you so much for the Gigantifier. Thank you for those bits. Oh, I love it, though. Yeah, puns. Bear does not like puns, and I don't... Wait, but Bear, your name is a pun. How does that work? On the sugar cookie scale, a 3 to 10... What was bad about it? It seemed like such a simple cookie. It was like a sugar cookie with then just some pink icing on top. Love it. That's so, how is it? Take us through the journey of the cookie, please. Like, how could it have been? Is it? Yeah, too much to bear. It's literally a pun because you like bears and also too much to bear. Like the phrase, it's a pun. Your name is a pun, and yet you say you hate puns. You have become what you feared. Too much to kangaroo was taken. Alt account. Cookie not home. Then cookie home. Dev finds cookie. Who is it? Don't know. Let's try it. Wow, that sucked. Bye bye cookie. Yeah, but why? How can someone mess up a cookie like that? Was it made of salt instead of sugar? How can How can a sugar cookie just taste bad? I feel like at the very least it would be like, oh, it's okay. Like a 5 out of 10, like maybe too much icing or something, but who messed up the cookie? Was it homemade? No, it was in plastic wrap, so like surely it was bought somewhere. The fact that it was a bad cookie makes me confused. I don't know, but I'm not inviting it to my birthday. Yeah, fair. Your birthday is coming up. So. There's 6. Hold on. Oh gosh. That's 4. Should have been able to do this a long time ago. I've just been distracted. That has to be part of the 1. There's the 4. Row complete. Look at us go. That it's just so strange. I haven't had a cookie in forever. It's been a while since I've had a cookie. I know this is a hot take. Well, what is everyone's favorite cookie? Devin's birthday is in August, right? Is it the 15th? Wait. Oh, that's right. Kangaroo is your favorite animal. That's so. Wait, but was too much to kangaroo actually taken? It's August something, right? Wasn't 15th. 14th. This is August 14th. Wait, I think Twitch Bear finds puns unbearable. Funny because kangaroo, yeah. And then my birthday's January 7th, so you've got a while. Got a while till it's my birthday again. Okay, that's a 5, that's a 5, that is 6. 4. Should be a 3. How many is this? That's 8, so that's 9. This is 9. So X here. 2, 2. Oh, your birthday's in August as well? When is your birthday? It's the 3. Oop. Wait, nope. There we go. Six, 7, 8. The 8th. Oh, it's coming up real fast then. That's dope. I'll put you in my calendar. August 8th. That's also Air Valkyrie's birthday. Queen Akeda. Birthday. Done. So many birthdays. You don't have to. I did. It's too late. It's in the calendar. Devin, what are you doing for the rest of your day? It's 5. I remember when I was coming up with my second username, I was trying to think of ways to implement my favorite things into the name. But only this name wasn't taken on everything. Oh, fair. Yeah. That's true. Luckily, jetpackpaul is not a common name. Staring at screens, most likely. Fair. Are you gonna play anything? Also, are you playing Dark Souls 3 tomorrow again? Is this 4? It has to be 4x3. So this row is complete, or column is complete. That is that 2. We're missing a 3 somewhere in here. I can put an X there. That is the 2. That's the 5. This is that 2. This is this 5. 1 goes somewhere here. much is this? Oh, that's 8. So that means XX. There's the 3. So this column is complete. This is the 3. 1 goes somewhere in here. This column is complete. This is the 4. This column is complete. Oh, this one's also complete. I just didn't mark it off. We doing it! We'll have to get some more No Man's Sky in at some point. Can't let you guys forget how to play. That's the 2. Here we go. So that's... cross that out. We're almost there. This is the 2. Oh. Seven, 5. There's the 1. Oh, goodness, it's happening. Boop. 9. Done! We finally did it. That one took us a while. But I was also chatting while doing that. Metallic trash can. Let's look at our house for a bit. So for those who don't know, that's us. Or at least that's a rat, anyways. And our home that we've put together. Overthunker is thinking about basic chair. What does that mean? Does he mean he wants a basic chair? Or do we have a basic chair out? Neil's keyboard is living rent-free at Overthunker's head. There's Neil's keyboard. But we can decorate and stuff. But when can we unlock complete 65 puzzles? Unbelievable. How dare... Oh, he's sleeping! He's up. So, for those who have not seen this, basically what you can do is as you unlock, like, those different puzzles, we're unlocking furniture. And then you can, like, decorate with said furniture. And then what's cool is, like, so if we go back to those puzzles, you can, if you complete like a whole page, it unlocks extra versions of those puzzles that then unlock color variations. Looking good, thank you. Yeah, this is our guy. What's cool is you can also give him, like, different hats. I like the apple hat, though. We need to unlock more stuff. You're cute. And another fun fact for people who don't know, because I think it's fun to mention. I was on the Steam page for this game. They used my gameplay and stuff, and so, or like my streams. And so I was on their little, like, their live video. It was very fun. He famous. I like the little ratty guy. Well, I gotta head off to bed. Emmers, have a good one. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging. Thank you for the suggestion of us playing this. It was a good suggestion. A good game for today. Let's do one more maybe. Devin, what are you playing today? What are you like? What on your screen staring? What are you? We unlocked another page. You said you were staring at screens. What are you gonna stare at? What kind of games are you gonna play? Erica, welcome in. How are you? Wood toy stool, cheese napkin, training ball, wood toy lamp, training cone, rodent cage partition. Pastel wrap blocks, wood toy, wood house, round glasses, cheese crumbs. Let's do another one in this page. My bro trying to get me to watch a movie. Ooh, what movie? 15 by 15. Crushed it. Erica, how's your day? Six plus 8 is 14. With that middle one is 15. So I think that should just be boom. Do we have another one of those? Oh, we do have these we can mark off. Well, we had a day of celebrating my husband. He honestly deserves it. He puts up with all my shenanigans. That's right. Well, happy Father's Day. Hope you guys had a good one. It's 8 and 2. 1, 2, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear those out for now. I've not eaten anything today, besides those plantain chips I just did. I'll have to eat something after stream. This will be our last puzzle, and we'll end for today. Tomorrow, we're starting a new game. It's called The Altars, and I'm very excited about it. Should I show you guys a trailer for The Altars? Probably. That would make sense. Oh, wait. Do I actually... I downloaded a trailer for it. Do I still have it? I don't. Maybe I'll just post in the Discord later. Dang it! You made the pies? Incredible. There's someone would make me pies. 5. This has to be part of the 8. 2. It's this one again, so it's just gonna be these 2. Wait until you learn I even made the filling from scratch! I'm kind of awesome. That's amazing. That sounds very nom-nom. Okay, so that is part of the 5, so those are all X's. What else? We know that can't be because of the 3. Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. I see. 8. And this. We just highlight the overlap. Seven, 8. This is part of the 5. This is going to be the 3. All right. That sounds nom. I think the last time I ordered once a pie from this like local pie shop, and it was delicious. What was it? I think it was like an apple. It was an apple something, and it was very, very nom. I do love a good lemon meringue pie, also. Devin, what movie might you watch? Are you a big movie guy? That's 3. Massive movie guy, it's an issue. What are your top favorite movies? tell us. It's 1, 1. So that's the 8. It has to go there. Where are we? That's... so that's 3. We put the 5. What is next? We can probably get something here. No idea. What I look for in a movie is if it can fully immerse me and take my mind away from real life. All genres have winners. I am out. Okay. What are some of the more recent ones you've seen that you've really liked? Six and 2 we should be able to fit somewhere. 6. Oops. 2. So 1, 2, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we got. That's the 6. Then that means that these are X's. Can't fit those there. How was the gaming for my 3 favorite streamers? Who are your 3 favorite streamers? Let me see. 8. There should be some overlap now. Okay, yeah. Is that 6? It is. Oh, you did even Brandon. Oh, thank you. I'm very honored to be included amongst legends. Yeah, we played No Man's Sky yesterday. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. I have like a ton of hours in it. It was their first time playing it, and I'm very glad that I was able to chill and hang out with them. They seemed great. They put up with me, giving them like, okay, here's what you do. But it was great. We just chatted. We yapped, talked about streaming. We laughed, we cried. We danced. Actually, we did dance. There was no crying, but we did dance. 6. I guess that's that. Our little we made all. I don't think I took a picture of us. Did I? I didn't. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have taken a screenshot of all of us. We all have, so you can create your characters in No Man's Sky once you get to a certain point. And we all made, like, the same little people. We all look a little bit different, but we're all the same race. It's very cute. We're all, like, dancing and stuff. And Wildcard, welcome in. Yeah, I've got, our Stitch onesie came in from the Australia goal. We also had some very generous, donations earlier, so we're only $50 away from our horror game stream. Both excited for that and terrified, so you know. But excited for you 3. Have fun. It was very fun. It was a wonderful time. They're both great, and it was a good hang. Hopefully they'll hang out with me again soon. But yeah. I heard horror. What game? So we haven't chosen. So the way it works is in our Discord, we have a suggestions channel. If people have horror game suggestions, we will kind of put them all. I was just talking earlier. I might put them in like a tourney bracket and have people vote like 2 games at a time. And then we'll take the winner, and then that will go against the winner of other 2 or whatever. Do I have any phobias? I mean, like, not anything drastic. Like, I'm not a fan of... Oh, no, it just takes a second. Yeah, so it puts the... Oh, never mind. Yeah, it just probably a little bit of a delay. But, like, I don't like spiders, but I'm not, like... I wouldn't say I'm, like, absolutely just, like... I don't think I'll, like, crumble. I just don't like them, right? I don't like clowns either, but, like, I wouldn't say it's a phobia. Whereas, like, some people have it where it's, like, you know... They have an extreme reaction to that stuff. I don't really have anything quite like that. Though, Devin asked me the other day what my greatest fear is or something like that in his chat. Though I was like, what are you gonna use? Why are you gonna use this against me? Like why are you asking me this? I still don't know why you asked me that. Was drifting off, but awake again for horror game talk. Yeah, so I'm not a big horror game person because I don't like, we're just curious. This is how, I don't know. But also, so I can't swim, so drowning is not fun. The idea of drowning is not fun. But, like, I think I could separate myself enough from, like, a game that, like, I wouldn't be, like, you know. Was it a question of the day Devin likes to learn about us? Actually, I don't know. I honestly don't know the context. I just came into a stream and was talking, and Devin was like, Jet, or I think he calls me Paul. Paul, what is your greatest fear? And I was like, what? And I said, are you going to use this against me? And then somebody said yes, 100%. And then another person said no. And so now I'm like, I don't know who to trust. Yeah, as other people use that against you or something. Well done on being productive. I'm being sleepy. We love a productive day. So yeah, in our Discord we have a suggestions. I think it was potato. I think it was potato. Now that you say that, I don't remember. Subnautica scares the hell out of me. I've got a phobia for deep waters. So, like, No Man's Sky also has that, but that doesn't, like, bother me, I think. I've heard that's a great game to play. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know there are people who are, like, if they say have, like, a fear of they have, like, a phobia of clowns. You know, if they see a clown ever, it's like their reaction to it is, you know, like they kind of like shut down. I don't have anything quite like that. Even though I would be like, in person, I'd be like, no, I don't want to talk to that clown. And clown, please don't acknowledge me. I wish to not be acknowledged by the clown. But it is more of, yeah, it just gives me a big ick. Subnautica made me more uneasy than any game. Visage is my favorite horror game. It's actually well made. I think Visage is one of the ones that's been suggested in the suggestions channel. You'd have to check. But Devin, wait, why did you ask me what my greatest fear was? I'm afraid of heights to the point Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and those Sky Islands made me nervous. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like heights either, but I think game-wise, I'm fine with them. Like I'll jump off a cliff in No Man's Sky easy. Oh, I think I was asking everyone and they said, you've already asked us that. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. I mean, I think my greatest fear is that everyone that I love will leave me. But I don't think that's what you're asking. I don't think that's I don't think that's quite the phobia. I don't think there's any game that quite captures that necessarily. So I don't think there would be that's a good answer. I don't think they make horror games about that. I mean, yeah, I don't think that would have the same effect, right? Like, I don't think that wouldn't make me scream. That'd just make me cry. Would you guys just want to watch me cry on stream? There's plenty of games that'll do that. There's plenty of games that have done that. Wait a minute, I've messed up somewhere. Ruh-roh. Maybe this is wrong. Hold on. I'm gonna leave that blank. Because it might be this. Let's see if that's right. You're never supposed to take guesses in this game. You're not, like, you shouldn't have... Ah! King of Crows! Or do you go by Calco? Thank you so much for the $50!
This is not Calco.
But it is! But it is! Thank you so much! Oh, goodness. We made it to the horror game! Oh, no. But... Cry, Paul. Are we gonna get attacked? Maybe. Calco. Thank you so much. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Getting us to our next Australia trip stretch goals. For those who don't know, the new people, I'm going on a trip to Australia, either later this year, early next year, and gonna go meet some of my Twitch friends for the first time. I'm very excited. We've gotten enough for the tickets, and now we're doing stretch goals for different things. And so the one that we just got completed is the horror game is unlocked, so we're gonna have to stream a horror game. The next thing that's gonna be on the list is I'm gonna get my nose pierced. I'm gonna try to get it recorded too while that happens. Thinking on this side. But anyway, Calco. Oh, you're going to Australia in December? Oh, that's so fun. I think I'm going. Well, we'll see. It's going to be end of the year. I don't think December, but somewhere around there, potentially. I hate horror games too. I'll hang out with you and cry while watching it. If it'll make... Yes, absolutely. I'm going to need the support. But, Calco. I know because you're new here, and some of the other people who are new here. Sometimes, being so generous can be dangerous. Because you see, well, when a lot of generous people show up,
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway.
I'm in danger.
A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no?
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Calco! Thank you so much for the $50. That was so kind of you. Getting us to reach our Australia trip stretch goal of a horror game. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. You didn't need to do that. And also Bear earlier and Daz earlier. Thank you for $90 and $50 earlier. So we did $190 today. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. You don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. We've got, oh, look at all this generosity shooting out from the ground. The big gifter is on his way, but I don't think, Wildcard is trying to get us to the cat, but it's okay. It's fine. We can't get it all the time, but I appreciate it. At least I didn't get hit by one of those. But thank you. I appreciate it. It burns. It burns. I don't understand what's going on. We didn't save you. It's okay. I didn't get saved from the bee gifter, but you know what? That's okay. Next time we have a bee gifter, maybe you guys will save me. But thank you again so much, Calco. That is so kind of you and so generous. Thank you for subbing earlier, and also for getting us to our next goal. I had to find that emote. It was hidden. Yeah. It is hidden in there. We also have another one that involves frogs, and there might be another one soon. What? We're doing an Aussie trip funding celebration stream. I'm gonna have some Aussies on stream. It's gonna be a fun time. And thank you for the Gigantify. Oh, you have the golden kappa. What's the next goal? The next one is, and I can actually update it. So the next like goal thing is that I get my nose pierced, but the goal amount is $100. So if I update this real fast. Boop, 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 boop. And then the next one after that is I do a Hot Ones stream, like the Hot Ones Wings stream. I plan on trying to see if I can get somebody to sort of be my Sean Evans. And like ask me questions and whatever. I'll try to see if I can get an Aussie to do it. For some reason, Stream Elements is not really loading. Hello? Stream Elements? Are you okay? But again, thank you so much. That was so very generous of you. The Golden Kappa. I've only... so one, we've never had a Golden Kappa hype train here. But I've been to someone's stream and they had like 2 within like 3 weeks. I was like, that is wild. That is wild. But that's awesome. I do love a good hype train, like being a part of one. I love getting the emotes. I love collecting them. Got to use it before it expires. I know. It's kind of a bummer that it only lasts for 24 hours. But yeah, so Makeda, sometimes whenever we have a big gifter, the big gifter shows up. And then chat has to save me, or not save me, by spamming a certain amount of emotes. Here we go. Stream Elements are just loading so slow. All right, let's see. So, nose piercing. Get nose pierced. That's probably get nose pierced. And it's at 100. And do that. And where is the thing? Where is the thing? Where's our goal? Hello? Is it over here? Refresh. There he goes. That's the next one. Oh, so good. Oh, I love all those emotes. Yeah, you got to make use of the kappa. I'm sorry for not saving you. I will help next time. It's okay. It was your first time. You didn't know what was happening. It's okay. I can't always be saved. I was so powerless and so alone. We cannot save Stitch from gone to. Incredible. So I love all those little emotes. Now that I know where to find it, I'll be on it better. Well, yeah, I mean, for sure, people who've never seen it before, it's like, I don't know what's happening. What do I need to do? I was so confused. And it's so late for you. You're like, who knows what's happening? My 3 leftover brain cells didn't know where to look between all the shiny colors and emotes. What was I gonna say? For those that don't know, actually, so there was like a week. Was it? I don't remember. It was earlier this year. There was a week where I have a fake nose ring, and I wore it on stream and was like, and I just told everyone that I got my nose pierced. And I did that for a week. And what was funny is there was enough people who were like, haven't you always had that? And I was like, no, no, it's new. I got it this week. And anyway, there were enough people that actually said that it looks good. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll get it. Enough people were like, it really suits you. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll get one. So I decided to get one. Have you considered an eyebrow piercing? I have not. I think I like the way the nose one looks. Do I have? Where is it? I don't know where it went. Nose piercing? You can see, actually my profile picture, it does have it, but, we have a clip where, so then I waited for a week. And but I told everyone that I had my nose pierced, and then let's see. Let me look under my clips. And then I revealed it. I was like, la 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 la. But I feel like that's probably the best way to show you. I didn't remember what game we were playing.
Catch you on the flippy flip.
Thank you for the lurk. Wait, I'm slightly used to it with Brandon's defeat the Balrog raid alert. Yeah, isn't that great? I don't see it anywhere. Anyway, if I had it... No. I thought I kept it up here. Oh, it is here. Oh gosh. I can't pick it up. There you go. What's funny is like... so I was talking to my buddy Yvy. And I was like... I think I was like, should I just tell people that I got my nose pierced? And he was like, yes. I think I put it on reverse, but he was like, that loop is too big. I was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. They won't know. They won't know. I think I actually do have it reversed. Anyway, enough people said they liked it. And I was like, okay. I'll get it done. So that was one of our stretch goals. So that's the next one. Then it'll be the Hot One stream. I also don't know though. Has anyone here gotten their nose pierced? And if so, how much does it hurt? Oops, this is not the right keyboard. Where am I? Again, Calco, thank you so much. That was very generous of you. Thank you. Also, I hope your Australia trip goes well. Where are you going to go? Because that's 8. Okay, so those are filled in. How much is this? 7? So we know that's not there. It's 2. Boom. This is 6. We know that can't be right. My oldest son's best friend got her nose pierced, a septum. Oh, yeah. She did fine. I've heard that, like... Because I don't know if, like, which would hurt more. Like, a septum piercing or a... on the side. Like, I plan to get it, like... right here. But I don't know if there's one that would like, because Yvy has his septum pierced as well. But his is like, I forget what it's called. It's not, his doesn't have like the bull ring. It's like inverted. Not my nose, but I have other cartilage piercing. It's really not that painful. You just need to stay on top of the healing. What did you have to do for that? That also sounds nerve-wracking. Like I fear like I'm gonna mess up. That's 8. 4. Oh, there's the 2. Oh, whoop. There you go. Should be 3. Seven, 8. Hey, there we go. I'm too lazy for piercings. I'll stick with tattoos. Just keep it clean, and also don't play with it too much because it makes the healing slower. Okay, fair. I can do that. I can do that. I feel like seeing, like, let's put this lamp. Seeing, ooh, oh, it's a small lamp. Let's, remove that one. My room is a little bit of a mess. Let's clean this up. We don't need some of this stuff. I want more space stuff. I think the space stuff looks dope. There you go. You guys can follow him around. Oh gosh, that's way too close. Overthunker wants to pee on basic counter. I mean, Overthunker. I feel like I've met more friends recently who have tattoos, and it makes me think, some of them look cool, but I think I'm afraid that I'm having that thing where it's like, you know, where you see somebody wear something very cool. Maybe it's a cool jacket. Maybe it's a cool hat. Maybe it's it's just something that looks really cool. And then you're like, well, I'll get it because it looks very cool. And then you put it on and you're like, wait, this does not look very cool on me. I have a feeling and a fear that that's going to be what would happen with tattoos, you know? Like, I'd be like, oh, I mean, these tattoos, they look so dope on these people. I should get one. And then I get one and it's like, wait, no, I look like a doofus. And now I just have this on me forever. So I don't know. I'm afraid of tattoos. Aw. I like that he clapped. Overthunker hates melancholic picture and wants nothing to do with it. Oh gosh. I wonder what happens if you make him happy. Do you do I get an achievement? I got a matching tattoo with my first one that screams dumb. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Erica. Yeah, I think I'm just sort of like, I'm afraid it'll like, cause yeah, there are plenty of things where I'm like, dang, this person looks so cool in this like shirt or this jacket, this hoodie or something. And then I'll have bought it and I'm like, oh wait, no, I look terrible. This was not made for me. And I'm just afraid, yeah, I'm afraid a tattoo would just be like, I don't know. It just might not look cool. Does it look like a matching tattoo or does it look like a nice tattoo that your ex happens to also have? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Oh, he's making coffee. On nothing. On the ground. Oh, it's just an infinite. Okay, that's not too bad. I feel like that's not too bad. Is that the melancholic picture with the sunflowers? It might be. I could just watch him do his thing. We need to unlock more rooms for him. Did he get electrocuted? Very confused. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, a tattoo is not on the list of stretch goals. Because that's way too expensive. Plus, a lot of these stretch goals, I'm like, the majority of the money for the stretch goals is going towards the trip, and the rest of it, like, I'll get, if it's a thing I need to buy, like the Stitch onesie. This was a stretch goal. I'm gonna make it also into a channel point redeem now, where then people can redeem it, and then I will go put on the onesie. But like, I used the money to buy the onesie, and then the rest of it's going towards my trip funds. But the first tattoo doesn't look great. I got it the week I moved to London, and I was broke, but I still like it because it reminds me of that period of my life. Oh, that's so good. I love that. That seems very, like, unique and memorable. What is it of? I like our little rat guy. I like this idea of, like, you can make, you play puzzles to unlock furniture items, and then you can use the furniture items to decorate. I like that. I hope the, so you can also unlock color variants. I hope the palm tree looks dope. I want, like, a neon one if they have one. A sea dragon. All my tattoos are mythological references because I'm a big nerd. Oh, that sounds so cool. That sounds very awesome. I love that. Uh-oh. Daz? Someone get a hold of Daz. I think someone's spamming his, Someone's spamming his Discord? Yeah, get someone to ban this guy. Let's see. I have a Celtic style cross on my back, an infinity symbol on my left foot. Third and final is a phoenix on my right. Oh, that's so cool. That's dope. Want two more, though. I'm on a duck with ducklings. Oh, that would be cool. And a Celtic style crescent moon. Also, sorry, heads. I couldn't delay them any further. The ducks one, so I can say, I'll say for once I had all my ducks in a row. Oh, so good. So very good. That's such a good idea. I don't know. I don't know what I would get. That's the thing. And a pun. Yeah, we love that. We love meaning and a pun. I love puns, so I'm here for it. But friends, let's go. We don't have to play this anymore. We're done. I think we're going to be ending the stream. I haven't eaten today. Let's see. What can we listen to? Let's listen to something. Boop, 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 boop. What can we listen to? Let's go here. Some housey. So we're going to be ending here. Tomorrow, though, I'm very excited because we're going to be starting a new game. Go eat. I think I'll take a cue to go to bed. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get some sleep. It is late where you are when I should save this game, or at least, like, you know, exit out. Yeah, it's saved. Tomorrow, Bear, have you started Altars yet? Just got done making a grilled cheese with sourdough, cheddar, Munster cheese, and Gruyere. Doing 5 more hours. Oh, no. Wait, Devin, I asked you a question, and I can't remember what it was now. I asked you something. What was it? Starting after dinner. I hope it's good. Get some good hours into it. Oh, what movie were you guys thinking about watching? Because you said they're trying to convince you to watch a movie. What movie? Yeah, so tomorrow we are starting The Altars, and I'm very excited. I was given a code for the game. And I'm playing it on my PlayStation. I've heard great things. Introduce my brother to the Bourne series. Oh, the Bourne movies are so good. They're so good. I love it. What a good. I did not watch the like non-Matt Damon ones, but fantastic movies. I should rewatch that someday. Yeah. Friends, what do you have planned for your rest of your evening or day? I hope you're having a good one. Tomorrow we'll be back. I don't know if we'll do any Mario Kart. Unless people start demanding it. I think we might sort of be done with Mario Kart. So, I don't know. We'll see. Have a fantastic night. I hope you have a fantastic night. It's almost bedtime for me. 4 hours ahead of you. Yeah, it's 5:30 here. I believe YV will be streaming tonight, so I'll be up much longer. He doesn't start streaming until like 1:30 my time, typically. So, and I got a mod. Yeah, I guess that's it for us today, friends. I hope you have a great day. Let me give a few thank yous before we leave. To, scrolling. Too much to bear. Thank you so much for the tier 2 resub for 13 months. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Calco, thank you so much for being your first month subscribing. And thank you so much for the, was it 50? It was 50, I believe. Let me double check. Let me get the totals. Yes, thank you for the 50. And then Ralph, thank you for the 50. Daz. And Too Much to Bear, thank you so much for the 90. Incredible. That was very unexpected. I thought we would have, I don't know, another month before we get to the horror game stream. But you guys, oh boy. We'll have to figure out when we do that. We'll have to figure out. We'll first get some more suggestions from people, and then we'll do the tournament voting, and then we'll figure out a time for when we start that. So, but thank you guys so much for being so generous, chatting with me, hanging out with me, lounging, lurking, etc. Very much appreciate it. You guys are awesome. But yeah, that is it for us today. I don't think I didn't miss anything, right? Oh no, and also Calco, thank you so much for the Gigantifies, Joss for the 20 stream streak. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being around. But friends, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I wanted to scratch my head, but I was like, wait, my headphones are right here and I can't scratch. I can't scratch. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Altars. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or day or whatever. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.